For me, an ethical dilemma is presented when you have to make a decision based on conscience. There is a thing for me called the law of conscience. So something may not necessarily be against the rules, it may not be unlawful, it may not be against any particular policy in your organization or whatever, but you just know that that thing that you're planning to do or about to do is it wrong in some way? It runs counter to your intuition, to your conscience. And that's when ethics kick in. You have to do the right thing then, even if there's no rule that tells you exactly what to do.
To me, ethics means making sure that we know about our values, making sure that we have strong values, and putting them into practice in our everyday life. For me, I believe that everyone should be equal, so I put that into practice in my everyday life with how I treat my school friends, how I treat adults, because I believe I'm an adult almost. So I believe equality is the main thing.
For me, ethics is my touchstone when I come to make a decision. I reference it when I need to know what is the right thing to do, what is the thing that people expect me to do to discharge my role as a public servant. And in my field of risk and audit, our role is to support at the organisational level the understanding of ethics. We often are asked to assist in identifying is there an ethical issue, or looking back and giving assurance that ethical issues were managed well.
To me, ethics is very important. It's just who I am as a person. I'm a Muslim and I do respect other people. Ethics is that I respect myself as I would respect everyone else.
Ethics is something that guides my daily life and the decisions that I make in life, especially if there's a situation that's happening that's difficult in society or in school or relationship-wise. But being a Catholic myself, so my ethics is very grounded in that. It's very Christian. But I do look at other religions and I do respect their ethics too. And I always kind of stand back a little bit and listen to what they're saying first before I make my decision.
I think it's really important to act in an ethical manner, and I guess the most practical way for me is to actually treat everyone fairly, to have a set of core principles for yourself and actually treat everyone like that. One of the mantras that I talk to myself about is that people are different, and it's so important to actually respect that difference and work with it for the best advantage of all of us.
For me, ethics means that it's principle-based. When I make decisions, I relate to somebody, I make sure that I relate in a way that I would like others to relate to me. So it comes down to fairness, basic human values, treating each other well in an equal way, respecting each other's values, taking from each other, learning from each other, and making the best of that relationship.
When I'm faced with an ethical dilemma, I find the best way to approach it is to explain what my understanding of the problem is and what problems I see, and then ask the other person involved in the dilemma what their understanding is and what problems they see, rather than trying to find the solution straight away. And being very clear that I'm coming at it from the way I see it, and no, it's not right or wrong, it's just the way I see it. I'm interested in how you see it.